Hey, everybody, it's the Fat Man in Vegas, coming to you live from, it's a little embarrassing here. This is actually from my bathroom. It's not the neatest thing in the world, but hey, look. It's a dog biting his own foot, I think. So anyway, just wanted to, get in touch with y'all with a little idea I had, which, might fizzle out like a bad fart. That's a pretty bad pun, considering what I'm doing right now. Yeah, it's called The Daily Dump. This is the first episode. This is something I'm thinking about doing consistently, doing videos where I'm at, on the toilet for the day. So, what I wanted to do is sum up yesterday for y'all. Let you know that I am thankful to have an amazing family. We woke up yesterday, my wife and I both had the day off together. So the first thing that I was thinking was, woo, got some time to play some video games. And my wife said we're going out to breakfast with the in-laws. Her in-laws. No, my in-laws, not hers. So we go, we have some breakfast. The 2-year-old's a little crazy, gets cranky now and then, throws some cars off the table. But in general, eats some pancakes and has some fun. After that, we go home, and I'm thinking, whoa, it's time to play some video. Okay, we're going to take the baby over to see my parents. Okay. It's been a while since I had a day off. Let's just go see everybody today. You know what I'm talking about? So we took the baby over there. We hung out for a little bit. He got to play some more. My parents got to see the little love of their life, their first real grandchild, the first one that they get to see and cuddle and play with. And yeah, he ran me ragged. I was a little tired. Once again, I'm trying to go through caffeine cutting out. So by the time we got home yesterday, I was like, I need a nap. I am tired. I just need like an hour to lay down and refresh. And then from there, woo! Get to play some video games, because it's my day off. Then I wake up and my wife's like, hey, I was thinking, maybe we could take the kids bowling. Okay, I like me some bowling. It's like video games, only you have to actually do something, right? Like, there's a score, there's a competition, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, if you could see my other hand right now, I'm like, woo, talking with my hands because I'm Italian, you know what I'm saying? But you can't see it because I got the camera on my face. So, we go bowling. And we ain't gone bowling in a while, but we got this thing that she got off Groupon for me, her, and the 11-year-old. And what this thing lets us do is there's 4 different places we can go bowling once a month. We get 2 free games. We just got to pay for shoes. And who am I kidding? We got to pay for beer, too. And maybe some soda for the kids, because that's rude to just make them drink beer, because they're going to play real bad after that shit. So, we bowl. First game, surprise myself right at the end and get a couple of strikes. 144. Second game, 146. Third game, beer's kicking in. 129. Now, granted, 129 is still not bad for someone that doesn't bowl. Dramatic pause. And I'm happy with it. And since we get to go a couple times a month, I'm going to be keeping track of our scores for the next year. See who gets better, see who gets worse, see who's the best overall. Pretty sure that's going to be me, even though we all suck. Anyway, after that, we come home and I'm thinking, whoa, you know how this goes. My wife's like, oh, I kind of wanted to go down to the Strip and walk around a little bit and eat some White Castle. Date night, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so we do that. We go to the Strip. The only thing we do not partake of is more alcohol. But we get down there, we eat some White Castle, we do some people watching. And while we're sitting there, oh man, I saw some shit, man. I saw some shit. And it bugs me. It gets me right here, you know what I'm saying? So, there was this couple sitting behind my wife on a different table, and they're eating, and they get up and they leave, and they clean up most of their garbage, but they leave their cup on the table, and a straw wrapper. Now, that don't bug me as much as it should. I mean, if you go out somewhere to eat, and you don't pick up your stuff, then your mama didn't raise you right. You get to pick your shit up and throw it away. That's what I'm saying. But what bugged me was like 2 minutes later, some dude walks into the restaurant, and He looks around, and he picks that cup up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his cup. He picks it up. So I'm like, this shit can't be real. But then I see him. He walks over to the garbage, and I'm like, the good Samaritan just throwing some stuff away for a brother. He takes the lid off, and he dumps the contents out into the garbage, and then he goes over to the fountain, and he refills that son bitch. So let me recap. Someone drank out of this. This guy dumps the contents out, refills it, and then acts like it was his, and then starts drinking out of it. Now, Lord Almighty, I sure hope that guy at least replaced the straw. Because one, no matter what, it's disgusting. It's gross. Like, you're drinking out of somebody else's stuff. But if he didn't replace the straw, that's really disgusting. Some people, man, it's like a $2 drink. If you can't afford a $2 drink, you can't afford to be walking around the strip. Get your ass home, get a glass of water, and go to bed, man. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So then, wife and I, we get done eating. We walk back to the car. All of this in there. I get my 10,000 steps in there because I'm trying to hit it every single day, you know. Lose some weight. The fat man's got to be the skinny man at some point. We come home, and I'm thinking, woo, it's time to go to sleep because it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and this man is tired. He's been up all day. He needs to get some beauty rest so that he can go to work tomorrow. And that's what I'm talking about. A married man with children and a wife gets a day off and gets to sit around and play video games all day long. Yeah, I think I played for about 20 minutes, peoples. Yeah, still playing some Devil Survivor 2, Record Breaker. God, I hope I'm getting close to the end because I'm just a little tired. I want to move on to something else. Got to start playing some Zelda again. Disgaea comes out. Got to play that. I want to play some I Am Setsuna. I really wish I didn't like RPGs so much. Because the problem is I love some RPGs. But the problem is I play for like an hour a day. So a 100-hour RPG is going to take 3 months of my time. That's tough. That's tough, brothers. Anyway, this is the Fat Man in Vegas. And this... I hope that came out all right. Was your daily dump.